So we're going to go for a nice strong Vinyasa flow this morning. So we're really going to challenge the bodies and try and burn a few calories while we're at it. So this is quite a strong practice. So it's going to be quite fast and quite challenging. Okay, so we're just going to start from our knees. Take the hands just to the top of the legs. Lift through the spine, just give the shoulders a roll back. We're just going to take a moment just to concentrate on the breath. Just inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Lengthening through the spine, drawing the belly button in. We're going to take the hands behind the back and just interlace the fingers. Reaching the arms away for a moment, lifting through the spine, lifting the neck. Then when you're ready, you're going to drop those hands back so they're hovering above the mat, really feeling that stretch in the shoulders. And then we're going to start to fold our head forward towards the mat. So we're just bringing the head down, reaching through the shoulders again. Slowly coming up, again pressing the hands down towards the mat, shoulders together, reaching the hand up, head up, sorry. Again, take it forward this time. If it's comfortable, you can rock a little bit more onto the top of the head, but you don't have to. Slowly taking the bottom down, we're going to lift up, press the fingertips into the mat and press through the chest. Those arms are feeling warm, you can feel the blood flowing. Breathing here for a moment. Come back to centre. We're going to take a nice inhale and lift the arms up. Exhale, take the palms together. They're coming down in front of the heart. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands down in front of the heart. Inhale, lift, but this time the hands aren't going to quite touch. I'm going to fold forward, starting to move the palms forward, so they're going to come down to the mat, and you're going to stretch into child's pose, just reaching the arms forward. Breathing here. Slowly coming up onto the knees, you're going to tuck the toes and you're going to come up to downward facing dog. We're just going to start by pedaling the feet, bringing the stretch into the hips. And just finding your down dog shape. Keep a bend in the knees if you need to, and then we're going to rock into plank, warming up those shoulders, draw the belly button in. Take it back. Again, coming forward into plank, drawing the belly button in, and take it back. We're going to draw ourselves into plank, and I want to lift the right leg, slowly lower down, drop the foot, and we're going to lift up into cobra or up dog, just breathing here for a moment. Start to tuck the toes, come back to downward facing dog. Breathing here for a moment. Move again into plank, this time the left leg is going to go up and you're going to lower down, drop the foot, lift it up again to up dog. Breathing here for a moment. Again, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Finding that position. Breathing here for a moment. When you're ready, you're either going to step or hop to the top of the mat. Start to straighten the legs, come into half lift. Fold it forward, letting the upper body go heavy. Half lift or fingers to the mat. Feel the stretch in the legs, then bend the knees, circle all the way up, nice and strong. Hands coming down in front of the heart. Relax the shoulders. Deep breath in, circle up. Deep breath out, take the hands down. Taking a few rounds of breath. And then we're going to bring ourselves into chair. So you're going to start to fold forward, sweeping the arms, and then circling all the way up into chair. Rocking back, again back into chair. One more time, rocking those hands back, and then we're going to hold in chair. Nice and strong. You may want to lift the arms a little bit higher this time. And slowly circle the hands down towards the mat. Again, half lift or fingers to the mat. Start to bend the knees and step the left foot back on the mat. We're going to bring ourselves into a high lunge. Circle the hands up, nice and strong. Breathing here for a moment, and we're going to sweep the arms forward and rising up. Bringing heat into the body, sweep it forward and back up. One more time, sweep it forward and back up. Nice and strong, bring the hands down in front of the heart. And then we're going to rotate, bringing that left elbow to the right knee, roll the right shoulder. Breathing here for a moment. Nice and strong. I'm regretting having a jumper on right now. Dropping that left hand down to the mat, open up with the right. Breathing here. Slowly drop that left knee down to the mat. You can stay here, or you may want to bring yourself up, bringing the left hand to rest on the right leg. And we're going to lift that back foot. That doesn't help having the camera because I try and look in the camera. Holding here for a moment. You don't have to bring that leg up if you don't want to. And release it down. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Slowly start to bring yourself up into high lunge. That front leg is going to be burning. Sweeping the hands up. We're going to start to straighten that front leg. Sweep it forward again, bringing the fingertips to the mat. Step the foot forward. Fold forward. Half lift or fingertips to the mat. Bend the knees, circle the hands all the way up. Bring the hands down in front of the heart. Deep breath in. Lift up. Deep breath out. Hands to heart. I hope you feel warm. Same again. Start to fold forward this time. And swinging the hands forward into chair. And taking it back. Again, forward into chair. Take it back. And we're going to hold in chair. Breathing here. Again, taking the fingertips to the mat. Start to straighten the legs. Or half lift. Bending the knees. This time the right foot's going back. We're going to bring ourselves into that high lunge. Just circle the hands all the way up. Nice and strong. Swish those hands forward again. And bringing them all the way up. Take it forward. Legs will be shaking. One more time. Sweep it forward. Reach it up. Hands to heart. Right elbow to left knee. Roll that left shoulder. Breathing here for a moment. Bring that right hand to the mat. Lift up with the left. Deep breaths. Right knee down to the mat. Again, you can stay here, or you're going to bring that right hand to the left knee and lift that back leg, feeling that stretch. It's quite a deep stretch. Breathing here for a moment. Release it out. Take the hands to the mat. Again, slowly bring yourself up into that high lunge, feeling the burn. Nice and strong. Circle the hands to the mat. Straighten that leg. Step forward. Folding forward. Half lift or fingertips to the mat. Bend the knees. Circle the hands all the way up. Breathe out, hands to heart. Are you warm? Deep breath in. Lift up. Deep breath out, hands to heart. Deep breath in, lift. Folding forward. Half lift. Or fingers to the mat. Bend the knees again, sweeping into chair. Take it back. Again into chair. This time sweeping the hands back, you're going to interlace the fingers and reach them up above the head. Start to straighten the legs a little bit, but don't knock out the knees, there's still a bend. Sweeping into chair and hold. Hands down to the mat. And then we're going to step or jump back into downward facing dog. Finding that position. Breathing here. The heart should be racing, you're feeling warm. You're going to move to plank. Breathing here. Back to down dog. Keep breathing. Move to that plank position, and this time we're going to slowly lower. Up dog or cobra. Tucking those elbows into the side of the body, feeling that stretch. And very slowly you're going to bring it back into child's pose. Opening the knees, letting the upper body reach down into the mat, sinking forward. Start to catch your breath. Nice long deep breaths. Concentrating on the cool air flowing in and that warm air flowing out. Just going to slowly walk those fingertips up, and we're going to come in to a very low lunge, tucking the toes, slowly coming up, placing the hands to the legs. Now you can stay here or bring the hands to the heart. Breathing here, relax the shoulders down. Long deep breaths. Try and squeeze the knees apart so you feel the stretch in those hips. Taking long deep breaths. After you've had a lot of movement, sometimes holding in a posture can be a little bit more challenging than normal. Okay, bringing the fingertips to the mat, draw up the knees. And we're going to bring ourselves round onto our bottoms. We're going to fire up our core. So just taking the hands underneath the legs, lifting those legs, we're coming straight into a boat pose. And just try and walk the hands up the legs to wherever feels comfortable. Now you need to lengthen through the spine and the rib cage. So as you breathe in, really use that diaphragm. If this is too much, just take the hands further down. We're still working that core, but I really want you to challenge yourself. Breathing here. Okay, so we're going to bring those legs down. If you need to tap out for a moment, tap out. Otherwise, we're going to bring it up so the arms and legs are in line. Start to bring the palms down, and we're just going to pulse. So we're really going to burn that core this morning. Keep on pulsing. If you need to tap it out, but try and challenge yourself. Keep strong in the core, drawing that belly button in. Keep pulsing. It will burn. And take it down. Stretch the legs out. Breathe in, lift up. Fold forward to wherever feels comfortable. It might just be the shins or the ankles. Just breathing here for a moment, enjoying that nice long stretch. Inhaling in through the nose. Out through the nose and mouth. Slowly winding up, we're going to bring ourselves down onto the mat. I'm going to shimmy around the other way and slowly roll down through the spine. I'm going to interlace the fingers, reach the arms up above the head, stretch through the spine. Have a nice little relax out because you've worked really hard. That was a challenging flow. Breathing here, stretching the body. We're going to draw the knees in towards the belly, giving yourself a nice big hug, just rocking from side to side, releasing that spine. I'm just going to draw up the knees across to one side, taking the head in the opposite direction. And then circling the knees to the opposite side, again taking the head in the opposite direction to the knees. And come back to centre. Again, just rocking the knees back and forth, releasing that spine. And we're just going to bring ourselves into Savasana and relax because we enjoy it after that challenge. So bring the legs down, that hip width apart. Just give those ankles a bit of a rock. Palms are coming up towards the ceiling. Sorry. Start to relax the shoulders down. Relax the back, the glutes. And start to focus on the breath. And slow that heartbeat back down. So just focus on controlling that breath. Taking a long deep breath into the lungs. And releasing through the nose or mouth. Nice long deep breath in. Release. Deep breath in. Release. Take a few more rounds like this. Feeling how the body just starts to relax down, the heartbeat starts to slow. And then we're going to bring ourselves to a more natural breath. Just gently inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Feeling the face start to soften, forehead, the jaw, feeling the shoulders relax, the limbs. Let the body go nice and heavy now. Feeling the chest just gently rise and fall with each and every breath. Feeling the body begin to relax, let go of any tension. You're going to draw a nice long deep breath into the lungs and let it go. To draw the arms up above the head and just give that body a nice stretch out one more time. Enjoying that stretch. Just gently release. We're going to start to unwind, slowly bringing ourselves up. That's a very strong flow this morning, so well done everybody. Namaste. I hope you're feeling nice and energized.